Hello everyone, Skits here and welcome to 1 year anniversary video of Mods Weekly. Yeah, thank you Mojave Wasteland, thank you Random Citizens, thank you Russell, thank you Veronica, thank you Random Brahmin stuck in Veronica, and thank you Random Soldier that is going to die very soon. And what do you have for me, Skyrim? Oh, you have boobs? Oh, okay, I guess. Oh yeah, what do you have more? More boobs? Oh, okay. Yeah, you got something more. Yeah, just show. Oh, more boobs. Okay, this time they jiggle. Yeah, thanks I guess. You know, I appreciate it. Anyway, roughly 1 year ago, exactly on 19 August of 2013, I released my first Fallout New Vegas Mods Weekly, and the week after that I released my first Skyrim Mods Weekly. And since it is 1 year anniversary, I decided to do something special. So today I will show you my favorite mods that I ever included on this show from both Fallout and Skyrim. There will be 5 of them and they will be in no kinda order. It will be just a selection of 5 mods I really enjoyed and liked the most. Also, this will not include full review of the mods, it will just be mainly just me talking about what I like about the mod and just some basic information, and if the mod had any big change since I first covered it, then I will tell you about it as well. And also, this is not my best mods ever for both Skyrim or Fallout, this is just best mods I ever featured on the show. So let's just get to it and let's start off with Fallout. So the first mod I will show you is called EWIs Big Texture Pack Ultimate Edition by EWIs65. Yes, this is the mod that makes my game look so good. Yes, this is the mod that everyone is asking about, and now you can stop doing that because it's literally under every video there is at least one question asking me what graphic mods I use, and I use Rudy EMB and this texture pack, and that's it. So you can finally stop asking me. Here it is, EWIs Big Texture Pack, included in Mods Weekly episode 17. You can just, if you want to check the full review, it's down in the description. And now let me just tell you some few basic information. So this mod basically textures the whole Mojave. It textures sand, big horners, I don't know, buildings, vehicles, and you know, all the basic stuff you can find in Mojave. You can find a full list on the mod page, of course. I don't really feel like reading it, it's really long. So yeah, great mod. Since last time I reviewed it, few new things were textured as well. And as you can see, the Mojave just looks great, almost as good as games that were released in 2014. And that is a huge accomplishment. So yeah, definitely go and download this mod. It's probably my favorite graphic mod for Fallout and maybe even for Skyrim. So yeah, definitely go and download this mod, I recommend it. And if you feel like there wasn't enough footage of EWIs Big Texture Pack, then just go to Fallout New Vegas Mods Weekly episode 17 and to 18 and 19 until you reach this video, because in each Fallout video I made since then, this pack was included, so you can just go ahead and check more footage over there. Second mod I have for you is one of my favorite quest mods ever. It is called Russell by Someguy 2000. Russell is a companion slash quest mod, so you can find Russell on one of the trading posts. And as you can see, he got his face burned off, he has an eye patch on his eye, and he's one hell of a guy. Now with Russell we will hunt a guy named Glanton, and we will visit some new people, some new locations, find some new enemies, also visit new world space. You will get to save some people, you know, you have different dialogue choices during the quests, and there is also ending slideshow. So yeah, perfect quest mod, I really love it. There are some few side quests as well, you know, few optional locations to discover in the new world space, so it's not as completely linear, but it is mainly story focused and I really love it. The Russell is a badass, he has great dialogue choices, he's realistic, he acts just like a man who was toughened by Mojave shoot. Also, if you're asking why there isn't any footage of me fighting or, you know, just some footage from New World Space, it is because I already passed through Russell 2 times and I don't really feel like going through that for 3rd time, so you just have to pass it by yourself or just check out the full mod review that is linked down in the description. Now let's move on to the 3rd mod, which is TitanFallout. Now this mod brings one of my favorite games, Titanfall, into Fallout by allowing you to summon titans with a special device. Now, since last time I reviewed this mod, quite a lot have changed, especially when it comes to controlling the titan. But first thing we'll take a look at is how you can obtain the actual device to summon titans. Now before you could only do it through obtaining the perk, but now when you will launch the TitanFallout in your game, you get an option of either cheating, finding it in Mojave, or you know, doing it through the usual perk. And yeah, it's great. So another huge change was that now the Titan is controlled in first person, and it actually works pretty well. And by pretty well I mean it works amazing. On one side a little bit of uniqueness was lost from this mod. On the other side you can now finally fully control your Titan. As you can see now, we basically are just a huge guy that is shooting this huge overpowered machine gun. And yeah, the Titans are completely overpowered, like if you wanna use them in normal game, just don't. But I know you won't, because they are not lore friendly and you care about lore friendliness. Maybe you don't, but I hope you don't, because I don't give a fuck about it. Anyway, as I was saying, the main change was in fact that there is only a first person mode now, but otherwise not much changed. You still got two classes of Titans, you still summon them with this special device. This is just one of my favorite mods of all time, because you know, it just brings Titanfall into Fallout, and that's just great. There are also only a few little bugs with invisible walls here and there, but otherwise it works perfectly, so go ahead and check it out like immediately, right now. Next up I got again one of my classic mods called Daughters of Ares by lucasjose 501. Now this mod was a blessing to me because it is featured in my most viewed Fallout New Vegas mods weekly with over 20,000 views, and one trivia, it is also the mod that had 4 pages of script and it took me longest to review. So yeah, I think it was definitely worth it because the mod is amazing and I got some nice views on it as well. So let's take another look at it. It was not actually updated since I reviewed it last time in Top 10 Fallout New Vegas mods of 2013. So yeah, if you wanna, I got 2 reviews of it actually, in my most viewed video and in my most viewed Fallout New Vegas mods weekly video. So yeah, nothing changed. You still get a new class called Daughters of Ares with 4 unique classes that can be chosen when you spawn at Doug Mitchell's house. There is also unique visuals, there are unique textures, meshes, also some unique perks for each class. There is also a unique spine that is similar to Dead Space one, that it changes colors depending on your health points. You can also change the color of the spine, change the color of your body. Only thing that changed that there are now a few different versions of the body itself. You can choose the nude body, some kind of metal body, and some kind of, you know, shiny body. So yeah, nothing else really changed. It's still amazing mod. I really do love it. It's one of my favorite class mods. It kind of fits in lore for all the lore lovers out there, because there are fucking robots in Fallout, so you know, you shouldn't have a problem with few androids. And yeah, great mod, like I said. Definitely go and check it out. And yeah, thank God that the modder made it. And last but not least, we have New Vegas Redesigned by Dracomies and Weijiesen. Now, my first review of this mod was not that amazing. I mean, I got some basics right, but the visuals were not good because Ruby EMB is not compatible with this mod, and it was discovered thanks to me. So yeah, I take credit for that. And anyhow, this time when I actually recorded the footage, I turned off the EMB, so yeah, just tell me Matter if it is right. Just tell me if the lighting is right, and if it is, just slap it on front page. Yeah, just do it, or I'll do it myself. Anyway, New Vegas Redesign aims on bringing all the, you know, written facts to the actual graphics. So, you know, for example, when Boxcar says that he was fucking beaten to hell, then he should actually look like he was beaten to hell, as you can see on screen right now. And Monitor also switched races for a few characters to fit their voice actor a little bit more. Some of the, you know, bloody scenes will now be even bloodier. If you just wanna take a look at some of the basics of the mod, just go to Nipton Hall and you will see what I mean. And just generally, some of the characters that were injured in game are actually injured on screen as well. For example, Ranger Andy, like I said, Boxcars, Gachino got a new tattoo, prostitutes now look a little bit different, the New Vegas residents now look like they're hooked on hems, and just so on and so on, the list goes on. Anyway, a great mod, I definitely recommend it. It really just brings all the graphical stuff that should have been in Fallout, and it also redesigns some characters to look, you know, I think better. I think it redesigns them into a better way to fit their personality in game more. Yeah, that's about it for all Fallout mods. I do like all of them. Like I said, there was no particular order in which I showed them to you. And now let's move on to Skyrim. Or should I say Boobrem? Anyhow, first mod I will show you is called Fire and Ice Overhaul by ApolloDown. This mod, as name suggests, overhauls fire and ice. Now whenever you, for example, set fire to a building, it will, you know, kind of spread out, and you can move to other buildings, and you know, you can just burn the whole village down by burning one house. Of course it is not as amazing as that, but it still kind of works like that. The fire will spread. Now that's basically all you can do with fire, you know, it just spreads and just stays there. But with ice you can do a lot more interesting things, so let's get over what you can do with ice. So first thing you can do is put out fire with ice, that's really cool. Then you can do pathways through river with ice. Then you can make your own stairs, and don't use the normal stairs, just make your own ones with ice, because fuck the system. Then you can make a nice igloo, even though your computer will probably shit itself if you try to do that. Never mind, you can just do everything with ice. Fire is boring. And you can of course also melt ice with fire. Yeah, and you can also create shield with ice. Yeah, it will shield you from bullets, it's just amazing. So only one problem though is that you need to download the older version, because in newest version Frostbite no longer creates those icy things you can see on screen right now, because I don't know why Marto decided to do that. It was best thing about the mod and he removed it. So yeah, I downloaded the older version. You should do it as well. Fuck the new version. There's nothing interesting there. Also dragons will be affected by this as well, so if you fight a fire dragon, his fire will spread as well, and if you fight ice dragon, he can just ice your surroundings and create ice blocks. And that's basically about it for this mod. Great mod, I really love it, because it's just so much fun playing around with it, even though it can lag your computer and probably, you know, make your Skyrim crash, but it's still amazing, so definitely download it. Next up we have Eris Children Overhaul by Ranaline, a relatively new mod that... oh wait, actually it came out 2 months ago. Time flies really fast, I guess. Anyway, this mod overhauls all the children in Skyrim and also adds a new playable child race. It was, I think I reviewed it maybe 2 or 3 episodes back in Skyrim Mods Weekly, so yeah, basically this mod just overhauls all the kids. They have new faces, new hairstyles. Girls look, I don't wanna say good, because you know, hashtag no pedo, but yeah, they look better than vanilla ones. Oh my god, I feel so dirty just saying that. And boys look like girls. Yeah, that just sounds a lot better. They have freaking eyelashes and everything, you know, just don't look as manly as they should. Anyway, good mod. Let's move on to the race. You can now play as a kid, you can have a lot of fun with it, you can make it have a big head like a bubble head, you can also make big muscles for it, you can also kill people like a normal adult, you know, just to prove that you are no milk drinker like some of the other kids are. You can have a lot of fun with it, go check out the full review. I didn't thought it would sound so dirty when I said that. Anyway, good mod, just check it out. Now we have Loot and Degradation by isoku, another relatively new mod. I'm not sure if I did not include both of these mods in the same episode, it is possible. Anyway, this mod will make other NPCs use tempered items as well. So for example, now any bandit you can meet has a chance of wearing fine or flawless or superior items. It really depends on your and his level. So for example, bandit marauders have a high chance of wearing tempered items. Another feature of this mod is that the weapons also degrade over time, so for example, if you had a superior sword, it can go all the way down to fine sword if you use it too much or if you use it wrong way. For example, if you use it just as a normal weapon, it won't degrade as fast as if you use it as a shield. Same also applies to armors and shields. It's a system similar to one in Fallout New Vegas. Now the blacksmiths can also temper your items as well. They also have different levels. That's basically it about this mod. It was not updated since I reviewed it. I mean, it was just 2 months. But I still think it's one of the best mods that was created. It's realistic and it also brings a little bit of Fallout to Skyrim, so I really like it. Moving on, we have Guild Starter by Sotzko816. Now this mod adds an option to create your own guild in Skyrim. The description is very vague. You better watch Brodu's video or mine if you wanna see what this mod has to offer. Now it wasn't really updated much since I last reviewed it. There are a few updates here and there. You know, you can make your guild members do a few different things now, but generally it was not really updated. So now let's take a look at some of the basics of the mod. So first thing you need to do is drop your HQ marker. You can drop it anywhere, you can drop it in the middle of Solitude like I did, or in some abandoned fort. Then you have to equip the recruitment necklace. Yes, just look at the necklace, that's what you notice at first. Yeah, that's. And after that you can just recruit people into your guild. You can basically recruit anyone except for guards and jarls and any important characters that just need to stay at their place. So you can't, I don't know, make Patronax join your guild and cook something for you or something like that. That would be funny, Patronax cooking. Anyway, after you do that you can just make your guild members do various things, like for example cook stuff, hunt down vampires, be assassins, just wreak havoc. Another thing you can do is also make them your followers. You can just trade items with them. You can also make them wear armor you give them. You can also teach them new combat style. So for example they will mainly focus on two-handed weapons or just on one-handed weapons, and that's basically it from the last time I actually took a look at this mod. Only thing that it's kinda missing is some, you know, serious building where you could store your guild in, and some, you know, other interactions, maybe quests. And also, you know, if you're wondering if the guild also gives you some money, of course it does. After your guild members return from their job, they will give you some of their earnings. And that's about it for this mod. I like it. It's still, I don't think it's completely finished, but I still think it is pretty awesome. And the last mod I have for you is called INIGO by Smartbluecat. Now I'm not sure if you remember my review of INIGO, because it happened in episode 2. I also used some kind of weird studio that I never used after that, and yeah, the review was not that amazing, I think. So let's take a look at INIGO now. INIGO is a fully voiced follower that has tons and tons of custom unique dialogue, tons of thoughts, tons of, you know, just dialogue. He will basically comment on everything. He's very talkative and he's gadget, you know, he's just amazing. Anyway, you can find INIGO in Riften in his cell, then you have to free him. He also says something about that he killed you, and you know, he has a small backstory with you, and after that he will join you. He doesn't have any quest, but you know, he has a lot of other features. As you can see, you can ask him for any thoughts you have about the correct place you're in. He also has tons of custom combat dialogue, so he will talk something about Falmer, Droggers and any other kinds of creature you will encounter. He also has tons of random dialogue. He can also tell you his own thoughts about you if you sit down in an inn, and that can be harsh if you're a stupid bitch. But you're not. I hope you're not. And also you can have a lot of fun with INIGO. Oh, look at you, INIGO. Just shooting that bow near that cliff. It would be shame if someone pushed you off. Oh, and our bow down here. Also, INIGO can sometimes get stuck in a tree because, I don't know, he's a cat. No racist. But still, you have to sometimes push him into battle to fight. Yeah, there you go, INIGO. You smart cat. Just do it. And yeah, generally INIGO also has a custom appearance. He has a custom face. He got some nice tattoos on his nose. So yeah, definitely go and check him out. And yeah guys, that's it for my anniversary video. I hope you liked it. I would like to thank all of you. Thank all of you that stick with me since the beginning, from the first episode. It's been a year, it's been one hell of a year, and I'm looking forward to at least 1 or 2 or 3 more. But otherwise, like I said, again, thank you for the support, all the likes, or the positive comments. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a like. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. Just tell me what should I improve and stuff like that. And subscribe for more Fallout, Skyrim, Daisy and Stalker content. And I will see you next time.